Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. But we can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
Welcome, everyone, to the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the home of the Timberwolves, where we're broadcasting from live today. Warriors leading by 6. And the wide-open shot from Green. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. 8 points for Draymond Green. Minnesota really had a rough year last season. A lot of people know that, obviously. A lot to do with their defense. They just, Greg, struggled in almost every defensive metric.
Yeah, and, you know, they struggled at times guarding the basketball, but ultimately I think the biggest issue for them was their inability to protect the rim. That's an area and a point of emphasis that has to improve for this young team.
You know, with the Timberwolves and their defense, it was the league's worst in opponent field goal percentage. Also dead last in field goal percentage, which takes threes into account for the value they add. So near the bottom of the league in block shots as well. Hard to win when you're struggling in those areas.
Pass to Levine. Back to Lucas. From deep. And the basket good. Lucas has got 5 points so far. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark.
And really, overall, the defense was just very poor. The defensive field goal percentage at the rim, worst in the league last season. And you don't have to block them all, but you need to do a better job of challenging shots, something the Wolves are going to have to work on. Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
From 10 feet out, and it falls over the rim and in. He has 7.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against Charlotte.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Livingston passes to Ezeli. Livingston kicks to Thompson. 51 seconds left in the first. That drops.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Lucas kicks to Muhammad. Launches a 3. No good from Lucas. Golden State's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. On the wing, Green. Passes it to Livingston. Nobody near Barnes. Offensive rebound, Ezeli. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Livingston dishes to Thompson. Here's the 3. And welcome back. Substitution now for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Zhang comes in for Kevin Garnett. Levine's checked in for Muhammad. And Lucas subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for Maurice Spates. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. The athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Zhang is out there with Towns, and it's Lucas in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Pass to Levine, out to the right wing. Warriors with the rebound. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
Over to the left wing. Back to Lucas. On the wing, Wiggins, guarded by Green. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 14, getting a little bit closer on the bucket from Lucas.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And the shot is good. And that's 11 points for Klay Thompson.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Here's Dang, plays it up and banks it in.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Lucas, the pass to Towns. To the middle. And count the basket. The clock runs out.
Well, Ricky...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far. Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Adrian Payne comes in for Kevin Garnett. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Wiggins. And Lucas subbed in for Levine. Golden State also making some changes. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Maurice Spates out there with Green. And it's Livingston in at the point guard position.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors showed just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
And he gets it to go. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The feed to Thompson. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Pekovic. Pekovic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
Wow. Lucas. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Here is Livingston, covered by Rubio.
Surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Kicks to Pekovic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Warriors leading by 14. There's the dish to Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now the pass to Payne. Back to Lucas. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Iguodala outside. Dishes to Livingston. Rebound Minnesota. When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
From deep, Green. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist in this one. And some changes here. And then for Minnesota, Kevin Garnett is checked in for Jang. Levine comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. And Lucas subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And then for Golden State, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. The athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Garnett out there with Pekovic. And it's Lucas in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight. First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
He feeds it to Pekovic. Levine kicks to Lucas. From deep, the long distance 3 is good.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Iguodala outside. Golden State moving it around. Curry dishes to Bogut. From about 16. Curry can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
I'll tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
To the paint. Green kicks to Curry. 1:24 left in the game. Timberwolves trail by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Klay Thompson. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result. And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Green missing. Minnesota with the ball, down by 15. To the paint, ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson passes to Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty...
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson is everything you want in a swingman. Long and athletic, a staunch defender, and a terrific passer. But let's not forget what makes him truly special, that silky
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for